Hey guys, Amy here, making that fish from the HelloFresh box. I 50-50 think this might be gross, but I'm really hungry and I have taco leftovers as backup. So let's see how this goes. Let's see, step 1, preheat and prep, wash and dry all produce. Oh, I haven't done that. Alright. So the Brussels sprouts, which are guaranteed to be nasty. Ooh, some of these leaves don't look so hot. My really lazy way to wash veggies is you just put them in a pasta strainer and then you don't really have to worry about them. Look, some of these are like brown. Ooh. Not using that. These are sad. These are pretty sad Brussels sprouts. Even by, I don't really know Brussels sprout standards though, but I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to have brown spots. Alright, Brussels sprouts. I'll just wash them and then I can always, I have some tomato to wash too. I can always pick out the gross ones. Alright, preheat oven to 425. I'm in the process of doing that. Trim Brussels sprouts, then lengthwise half them through the stem. Alright, Alright, well when you peel off the first layer, they're less nasty. So, half them lengthwise through the stem. Oh. Jeez, these things are tough. Oh, it's supposed to trim the Brussels sprouts. Maybe it means peel off the nasty exterior. Because I don't really know how else I would trim these. Oh, this one's got a hole in it. Maybe someone was munching on it. These are not so fresh. Alright, so I got my Brussels sprouts all cut. Oh no, I missed one. Alright, so my Brussels sprouts are all cut in half, so now my next step is to cut the tomato into 6 wedges. Which sounds kind of tricky. Got 2, and then I can do 4, but what am I supposed to do 6? Am I supposed to like cut into like a star? Alright, well these are nowhere near proportional, but it is what it is. Alright, now what? Toss veggies onto baking sheet with large drizzle of olive oil. Alright, so I got my baking sheet covered in foil because who needs to wash a baking pan? Ain't nobody got time for that. Just cover it with foil and you'll never have to clean it. This is gonna be a shit show. Blah. Blah. I should have just used olive oil. Sorry, this was a bad idea. Toss veggies onto baking sheet. Put these all face down. Ah, so then we're covered enough. Alright, should have done this from the beginning. Alright, I hope they didn't mean lemon too. No, they didn't. Alright, so you can see what this looks like. Let me switch the camera around. No, switch the camera. No, I'm just taking pictures of myself. What the hell? Alright, so you can get a better view of what I was doing. Here's my Brussels sprouts and tomatoes on the baking sheet. It's my cutting board, and these are all the nasty, like, what? I don't know, they just got all this stuff on them. So, I don't know, I very liberally just peeled off the outside of them so they wouldn't be like this sad exterior. Season with salt and pepper. It's so funny because when I got Blue Apron, it seemed like every other step was just season with salt and pepper. It was literally like, add this ingredient to the sauce, season with salt and pepper to taste. Add another ingredient, season with salt and pepper to taste. It was ridiculous. So I don't know if Blue Apron's like that too, but they're telling me to salt and pepper to taste. So these Brussels sprouts are still going to taste like butt, but we'll see. Roast veggies in oven until Brussels sprouts are crisp and tomatoes are soft, 20 to 25 minutes. Alright. Oh, in the bottom of it. Alright, I'll do 25. That's how I like them crispy. Alright, now what? Meanwhile, I'll bring 1 cup of water and stock concentrate to boil in a small pot. Alright, we'll get the small pot. Water and stock concentrate. What the hell is that? Hopefully it's in here. This is vegetable oil. Alright, process of elimination. This thing labeled vegetable is in fact the veggie stock concentrate, which confuses the hell out of me because those things don't match. Alright, so I gotta bring this to a boil. It just looks like slime. I feel like they're calling this veggie stock concentrate. It kind of smells like tomato soup. They're calling it veggie stock concentrate instead of what it really is, which is slime. Go check it out. See, look, it's just pretty much slime. It's almost like balsamic vinegar. Alright, we're back with the pot boiling, and I don't really know how I'm going to do this one-handed. Because I have a tripod, but I'm not skilled enough to have it like pointing downward. Like, what am I, Spider-Man? Hold on. I'm going to stir in the couscous and the cranberries. That looks good. Oh, I'm going to make a mess. And couscous everywhere. I can do this one-handed. Alright, whatever. I got most of them in. Some of them all over my kitchen. Alright, the cranberries. Plop. Alright, what am I supposed to do after I stir these in? Once boiling, stir in couscous and cranberries. Cover and remove from heat. Oh, shoot. Alright. Off. Ugh. Just gonna put this here as a spoon rest. Oh, right, nobody saw that. Alright. So, I actually want to put something over this cutting board because I don't want to get fish juice in the wood. It's gross. Luckily, I have one that is just for fish, so that'll be nice. And I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. I am patting the cod with a paper towel. Blah. Alright, fun facts about this fish. It is wild caught, sustainable, and traceable, and it is not farmed with no preservatives and no antibiotics. Got a picture of a fish on there. Oh, it's so juicy. There's like juice running through this. It's gonna get everywhere. in the sink first. Alright, I removed 90% of the nasty fish juice. So, let's see. I don't really want to touch it. I'm probably going to have to touch it, yeah. I'm just going to get over it. Blah. Already fish juice on the wood. Blah. Alright, pat it down with a cutting board because it's soaked in slime. Alright, brush with a drizzle of olive oil. I actually have a good brush for that. What? It doesn't really smell bad. I thought it would reek of low tide, but it's not so bad. Drizzle this fish with olive oil. Can't really see it, but that's alright. Alright, that was more like a pour than a drizzle, but I'm sure that'll make it taste a little better. Brush with a drizzle of olive oil, then season with salt and pepper. Am I supposed to do it on the scaly side? Picture looks like he's doing it on the other side. I'm gonna do it on the other side. Because this doesn't really make any sense that I'm doing it all over like these fish scales or like pieces of ice or what is this stuff on here? Alright, whatever. I'm sure if I drizzle both sides with olive oil, that'll just make it delicious. Alright, and now my hands are fishy and olive oily, so I'm going to wash them. Alright, salt and pepper. That is the magic ingredient for all of these box recipe things. And probably for recipes in general. Pat a layer of dukkha on top of each fillet, pressing gently to adhere. Alright, so I'm just going to use 1 packet of dukkha per fillet, so that way it'll be nice and even. I'm trying to figure out what it smells like. It kind of just smells like garlic and herb, like that Mrs. Dash. Like I wouldn't be surprised if this was just like rebranded Mrs. Dash. They're calling it like something fancy and exotic, so you're like, I'm such a fancy and exotic cook, but you're really just cooking with Mrs. Dash like a regular person, but you feel fancy because somebody mailed it to your house in a box that was refrigerated. Not refrigerated, but with a huge ass ice pack. Alright. This is a lot of dukkha. I feel like this was supposed to go on both sides of the fish. They're not being very specific here. Alright. I'm supposed to pat it, but I ain't touching this fish, so we're gonna brush it. Alright, that kind of sucked. The brush. Should have probably just touched it. With about 12 minutes to go on veggies, remove baking sheet from oven and place cod on the same sheet. Well shit. I don't have 12 minutes left, I have 7 minutes left. Why didn't you tell me that in advance, HelloFresh? I guess I should have read the whole thing, but I'm sure it's not gonna be a big deal. Yeah! Alright, well, since I already screwed up the timing, since this was supposed to have 12 minutes left, and it has a lot less than that now, I'm just gonna transport this fish onto the pan and put it in its own pan, whatever. I'll just use 2 pans. It's not a big deal. I am very luxe and I have things like more than 1 pan. I don't really want to touch this. You can't even see what I'm doing. Alright, so I don't really want to touch this fish. So just blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I need to put the olive oil on this first. Alright. Crisp flat. Oh, it's gonna like split in half. No. Alright, so while I'm waiting for the fish to cook, I figured I would chop up parsley because why the heck not? It wants me to like, wait until the chickens or the fish is done. It's like already like folded in half. Do I do it with the stem? I don't think so. I think it's just leaves. Hey, do you know if parsley involves the leaves or is it just the stem? Or what am I supposed to do with these?
What does the recipe say?
It just says, meanwhile, finely chopped parsley.
Chop it finely.
Alright, with the stems?
I would just chop everything up finely.
Alright, well, I'll chop it so fine.
Wow.
Alright, just get it all. Alright, well, this is just one big ass stem. That's not gonna be too good. Me too.
I think it's probably supposed to have a stem on it.
Well, these don't look too good. They're just like a huge ass stem by its own.
You do whatever you want to do.
Alright. Are you eating my food?
Am I eating your food? I'm eating your food.
Do you want to give a critique of the Brussels sprouts for my video?
No.
Oh, you just keep eating them, so I'm sure they're decent.
Yep.
Alright.
They have a weird aftertaste because they're Brussels sprouts, but I'm really hungry, so.
You're hungry enough to eat nasty Brussels sprouts?
Yep, you got it. Yeah, one of these.
Stealing my beer?
Yep.
I want a beer.
Yeah, one of these.
Stealing my beer?
Yep.
I want a beer. Alright, so now I got the fish out, I got the veggies out. My husband keeps on coming by and eating the Brussels sprouts, which surprises me because I thought they were going to be nasty, but he says they're decent with salt and olive oil. So now I have to make some sauce. Alright, well, it's saying to melt 2 tablespoons of butter in a medium pan, but honestly, we don't have butter in this house, so I'm just going to swap it for olive oil and hope for the best. Yeah, these are like oil burns. Jesus. Ah! Stop. What the hell? I need chemical burns. It's fucking my whole house. Help me. I turned the heat down, but it's still popping hot oil everywhere.
Did you get the pan first?
Yes, I made sure that the pan was hot, and
Okay,
then
yeah, you don't heat up olive oil that way.
Oh fuck. Alright. Thank you for wiping up the olive oil that got everywhere. Alright, so what am I supposed to do then?
I don't know, what's the next step?
It says melt 2 tablespoons of butter in a small pan over medium heat, but instead I poured 2 tablespoons of hot ass olive oil onto a pan.
Uh-huh.
And then it says squeeze in juice from 1 lemon half, then stir in half the parsley. So should I just...
Get lemon juice and parsley.
Alright. Here's half the parsley. Ah! I'm having nightmares.
Hold on.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah, okay, have to hold on.
This is dangerous. Alright, you know what? Squeeze and stir in half the parsley, season it, stir in salt and pepper, remove from the... Ow!
You got something to start with?
Yeah, 1 second.
What are you supposed to do with it? Just stir it and then do what?
I'm waiting for heat. Alright.
Now what?
Then the next step involves the couscous. So it says, fluff the couscous with a fork. You're in front of the forks.
Oh, excuse me.
Ah,
Well,
yeah.
easy with the fork on that.
Yeah, it's really hard. This isn't good. You wanna go away? And then I'm going to, and then you stir the remaining parsley and squeeze lemon juice in it. Once it's fluffed.
What about that? What's that going on?
Fluff couscous with a fork, then stir remaining parsley, big squeeze of lemon juice, season with salt and pepper. And then divide couscous between plates, top with cod fillets, spoon sauce over the cod, so that goes over the fish.
This isn't really saucing.
Yeah, this picture's pretty misleading.
That's because you used olive oil and not butter.
Well, we don't have any butter.
I didn't send you any?
No. They assume that we have butter in our house. Uh,
Split this up into bowls. Take care of serving this.
and then do olive oil and parsley? We're not supposed to have olive oil and parsley.
Well, you do whatever you gotta do on that.
Or lemon juice and parsley. You're just making up your own recipe? Alright, here's a close-up of how it came out. Couscous,
Oh my God.
fish, Brussels sprouts, tomatoes. Why are you saying, oh my god? You think I'm dumb?
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty mean.
Yep.
Wow. Alright, so I didn't film myself actually eating the food because I was so frigging hungry that I just sat down and scarfed it. Why are you making fun of me? You're so mean.
of you.
The fish actually didn't taste too fishy. It tastes pretty plain, maybe vaguely like olive oil because we poured olive oil on it. The couscous also was pretty plain. It kind of tasted vaguely like lemon because we squirted lemon juice on it. Why are you making funny faces at me? What do you think the food tastes like? The Brussels sprouts weren't so nasty because they were charred to a crisp with olive oil and salt. So they were less nasty, but like if you asked me what my favorite food is, I wouldn't say freaking fish and Brussels sprouts. So overall, mediocre meal. When I first asked my husband how it was, he said edible as he scarfed it down. So we were pretty hungry. It's good that HelloFresh pushed us out of our comfort zone to eat something that we wouldn't normally eat because there's no way in hell I would ever order fish and Brussels sprouts. But yeah, mission success. I'm sure the other recipes are going to be good. I'm really looking forward to the zucchini in a blanket with the chicken, and I'm also really looking forward to the lasagna, even though the lasagna came with a big old pack of inedible leaves. Let's see how that goes. But I think I made the worst meal of the bunch, and we can only go up from here.